And thank you for such an amazing introduction. Wow. So I'm here to talk about mindset because to me, I think mindset is the most important part of our business. Because basically it really dictates how you handle all of our situations, you know, all the different challenges that might come our way, how you handle your teammates, how you handle yourself, all of that, it all has to do with how you think and what you think and how you feed your mind. I have always been a very positive person. I was brought up that way, so I felt very lucky that that was my example growing up, so I've always just kind of stepped in that path. But I also have friends that have not been brought up in that same environment, and it's very difficult and very challenging. One of the things that I know that I preach to people all the time when it comes to positivity is you have to distance yourself from people that are toxic. People that are going to feed, maybe not encouraging things to you, maybe not cheer you on, not root for you, things like that. Especially when you're in a business like this where it's hard. Listen, this business is hard. Some days are super awesome and amazing and you're high-fiving yourself and you're jumping up and down and you're getting that email. I don't care how many years I've been here, every one of those emails where I get a sale is like the first email I got. I just love it and it just gives me so much energy. That every time somebody, when I follow up and I ask them how they like the product or how they're feeling, whether it's good or bad or whatever, and I can help solve their problem or help figure out, how I can make things better for them so that they are happy with what's going on. It all has to do with your mindset because, you could easily be nervous to talk to people or be nervous to follow up or be nervous to do the things that you should be doing to make yourself successful. So I want to start back. When I first started, how many people joined for the kit? I'm going to try to use this card, but chances are I probably will get off this card just because. Okay, who joined for the kit? Okay, I was one of those people. I told my, spam's calling me. I told my friend from high school, I'm here to support you, totally not interested in the business at all. I have another business that my husband and I own. I have plumbers and electricians, so what I do during the day and what I do at night is completely two different things. I was only about just getting the kid to support her. Little did I know this business is going to absolutely change my life and change my life in the most incredible way. I think a lot of times as women, we tend to do a lot of things for others. We do it for our kids, we do it for our husband, we do it for friends. We're always there for other people. And this business is something, even though we are serving other people, but it also serves us. I am a better person because of this business. I'm a better person because of you all. It's given me confidence that I didn't realize I needed or that I wanted or hoped for. There was a time that I would never post a picture without makeup. There's my family even laughs to this day when they see, they're like, wow, you've come really a long way. And it's just something I wasn't comfortable doing. Now I don't even care. I'll totally, hair not done, post a picture, it's totally fine. Because what happened is I started working on my mindset to the point of, I took it away from it being about me. It's really about trying to reach someone else and connecting with someone else where they feel that they're not alone in whatever their journey is or however they're feeling. And it's one of the things that I think this business really helps with. So I want to tell a story about the first time. So I had been with this business probably 6-7 months. I had a VIP group. I was the girl who did all the wrong things when you first started. I told you guys I signed up for the kit, I didn't know a thing. My sponsor never did anything with this business. She just, she literally was me and that was it, and then she kind of faded off. I went to the first convention, my first convention in Dallas, because I was like, I'm just going to give it one ditch effort, and that's it. If it doesn't work out, then it's not meant to be. I absolutely fell in love, and here I am still. But probably, I was a spammer. I look back at some of the things I used to do, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just horrible. But it was teaching. It was things that taught me and that I can help other people be more authentic, and because really what we're doing is sharing products. This business is a super simple business. We sometimes tend to overcomplicate it a little bit, but it's really simple. Sharing things that you love and helping other people feel good about themselves is basically that's what I feel like I do with my business every day. So I had a VIP group, and I was spamming the heck out of the VIP group. And I had one of my good friends who I thought was supporting me message me, and she's like, hey, I wanted to talk to you about your VIP group. So I was all excited. I was like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? She's like, can you remove me from it? And it crushed me. Like, it literally crushed me to the point that if I wasn't in a better mindset, I probably would have quit. Just because you start doubting yourself, and it's so silly, right? That you let one person's comment, no matter what you've done all these other months, you let one person's comment get to you, and all of a sudden, like, you start questioning things and all of that. And of course, I removed her. I thought to myself, I don't know why she just didn't remove herself, but I started, at that point is when I really said I need to go into personal development. And personal development is a lot of different things. It's really just about developing who you are as a person more, right? And there's a lot of different ways we can do that. You can do it through books, you can do it through YouTube, you can do it through, watching the corporate. I mean, corporate's done amazing the last year and a half, 2 years. Can we please just give a round of applause? Because changed our businesses tremendously. Like, changed our businesses tremendously. It made it so much easier now. But I really dove into growing and learning so that I could handle these situations better. And that's kind of where I trickled into, learning how to not take it personally as much. Not that I still sometimes will if something happens. I mean, we're human, right? But learning how to figure out really what is she trying to say? What is she doing? Like, why is she saying this? I mean, what was it? Is it because I'm posting too much? Is it not for her? Maybe she's with another company. I mean, whatever it is. The thing I wanted to say with this, though, is that don't take it personally, because 2 years after she asked me to remove her from that group, she purchased a Black Friday bundle from me, which I had to look at the email twice, because I was like, what? She purchased it. I still didn't add her back in my VIP group. Of course I followed up and did all the things you're supposed to do, and then a year ago, she joined my team. And this is somebody who didn't want to be a part of my VIP group. So don't take things personally. Don't let yourself get down on things that people say, because we are very vulnerable, right? We get in front of the screen and we put ourselves out there, and it's an easy way for people that may not be in the same positive mindset that we all are in to judge us. It's easy to pick us apart because, whether you're doing makeup or you're doing Halloween looks or whatever it is that you're doing. Just be strong and know that you have a purpose of helping someone out there. And for me, if I can reach one person, if I can talk and help one person feel inspired, one person feel better about themselves, then no matter what anybody thinks or says, I succeed with that. So let's see here. So I'm going to try to go back a little bit. Don't give up. That's a big thing. I don't know how many people have thought about quitting. I mean, I probably know something about that. How many people have thought about quitting over the years? So has anybody ever thought about quitting or not doing it anymore? I mean, be completely honest. I'm going to raise my hand right now because I have. Like, it's tough. It's tough. Don't quit. Don't quit. Push through. This business is amazing. I mean, it's for us. Like, it's to help other people, but it really is. Like, I can't begin to tell you what this has done for me. And it's not the financial part, it's the sisterhood, it's the confidence, it's the something that's for me. I mean, we could probably have a long list of things that explain why we do what we do. And I'm sure every one of you guys are all in this for different reasons, but we're all in it together. And it's one of the things that you don't find somewhere else, where you support each other, you help each other. If you guys came over to me and said, hey, what did you do last night that worked for you? A couple weeks ago, I had $800 in sales in a weekend because we had the great flash sales that they did. And you come over and you ask me about it, and I'm going to share everything. Not because we're in competition, because we're here to help each other, and we learn from each other, we grow together, and we are stronger together. This business is a gift, and women need this business. And one of the ways that you can grow in this business, am I going out of time because I don't want to talk too much? Is sponsor. Talk to people. Talk to people. Don't be afraid to talk to people and bring people into this business. If it's helped you, it's going to help somebody else. I constantly am talking to people about this business because I love this business and I want them to come be a part of it. Not because of me, not because it's going to benefit me, because I know it's going to benefit them. I know it's going to change them, and I know it's going to help them. So, and now that, like I said, corporates come up with all these amazing trainings week after week after week and support, it's so easy to sponsor people now and have a way to plug them in. Where it used to be where it was always on us, now we can be there to support, but they help you with so much stuff. It makes the business so much better. Distance yourself from negative people, big thing. Every day, one of the things I do every single day, it's a non-negotiable for me, is I take 5, 10, 15 minutes and I do personal development. I listen to a video every single morning. I don't stray off that. I get out of bed before I even start scrolling Facebook. I listen to a video in my bed before I even get up. Listen to it, and helps encourage me to get my mind right for the day. It really helps you guys, and the more that you get yourself, I know you're nodding, so I know you feel me. The more that you get yourself in that rhythm of doing it, you're gonna crave it. You're gonna want it. I get in the car, I don't even listen to music half the time, although I love to jam music, but I listen to personal development a lot of times. I listen to those little videos. It doesn't have to be the long ones. Just listen to little things. You don't need a lot to get your energy pumped and to get your mind in the right place. The next thing I do is I do birthday messages, and I do videos of birthday messages. I don't just do on people's wall, happy birthday, which is awesome, but people get a lot of messages, and you get kind of, if you don't get the first ones of the day, they're not going to see half of the messages that come the rest of the day. I want to stand out. So I'll do a birthday message and I'll send it to them in Messenger. And what that does is a few things. Number one, they have a connection with me. Even if I haven't talked to them really that much before, they now have a connection. And when I go back later and start talking to them about the business or about something else, they have a reminder of, oh my gosh, that's right, okay, that's who this is. Instead of just a message with writing where they don't really know who you are or how they can remember who you are. So I do my birthday messages every single day. Non-negotiable, every day. And the other thing is get involved in people's posts. Like, make sure that you are commenting on their lives, and you are, because I think back before I was with Unique on Facebook. I didn't like people's posts. Not because I didn't like them. I just didn't go through the effort, energy of liking or commenting on other people's things. And it makes people feel good. And making people feel good, it makes you feel good. And that's also helping develop who you are as a person. And then every day I sit here and I start out and I'll do a positive quote on my page. I use a picture of myself so that when people are scrolling, they're going to think of me. I get people that comment all the time and tag me in all kinds of, positive videos, positive quotes, all that stuff. And it's because I've branded myself, because it helps me. I brand myself to let people know that this is who I am. And it helps inspire them also. Because a lot of times, you got to celebrate your wins. You got to celebrate your big wins and your small wins, because those small wins are going to help create that confidence that you need to keep going. And when you celebrate your wins, you're giving permission for other people to celebrate theirs as well, or makes them feel more comfortable celebrating theirs, which is, I think, is important. People need your light. People need your light. Be passionate about what it is. Whatever product that you love, maybe your product may not be the main products, that everyone else is selling. If there's something that you love, share that, show that passion, because whatever it is that you love and that passion is really going to help you. I love the tanning drops. I share those tanning drops all the time because I think they're amazing. It may not be the popular sale of the day, but it's something that I love and I focus on, and I don't overcomplicate it because it's something I feel in my heart that I really like. Choose positivity, because when you're positive, you're a problem solver. When you're negative, you're going to come up with excuses, you're going to have setbacks, and it's just, you approach all things differently when you have that positive mindset. So work on yourself. Believe me, invest in yourself. It's worth it. You're worth it. Let's see. I want to share just a couple quick little other things before I pass this off. Who has business cards that they hand out? I know you guys are probably wondering why I shut it down. I'll tell you in a second. Don't worry, I'm not going to throw it at anybody. Although I want to, so I'm very excited about doing stuff, and I'm like, let's toss something out there in the crowd. But I'm not going to. But who has business cards that they hand out? Okay, I'm gonna encourage you to do one more thing. Invest in something else that'll help you. Business cards are fine, and keep giving those out. This has changed my business, and I've got one in my pocket just because. Get a pen with your name on it. I've shared this before, if anybody's ever seen any of my trainings or my videos. I am a huge believer in this. People will not throw this away. People might toss a business card in the trash. They will not throw this away. Every time I go to a restaurant, every time I go to Target, every time I go everywhere, whether I speak to people or I don't, I leave my pen. If they ask, oh, you left your pen, it's for you. And because it's nice and shiny, they want it, they're white goods, they really want to keep it. But have your information. I've gotten so many random sales off of, and I'm assuming it's my pens because I don't know where else I get random sales. You can get them, I get them from pens.com, I'm sure you can get them anywhere. But invest in that, think about that, because it really, I think, will help you as another way to be able to connect with people. The other thing is, anybody in this room have a Jeep? This is what I'm saying, this is the end here, but does anybody have a Jeep? No. You do have a Jeep?
Well, not regular picture.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't make any difference. All right, you know about ducking, right?
I haven't. I got the.
Okay, you haven't once you, okay, you know about ducking? Let me tell you what, go get ducks, all right? Put lashes on them, put your team name on it, and put your website on the bottom, and go duck people, you'll get sales. Because people are going to pass these around, and they're always going to have your website.
Wait, start from the top.
It's duck.
Wait, I have a Jeep, you guys.
You don't know about ducking? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, we're gonna do a Jeep. Say I don't have a Jeep, though. I do, but say I don't. What do I do?
If you don't have a Jeep, come up with something creative and fun. Have fun with your business. Think of different ways. I mean, this came to me just because I was getting these little ducks on my thing. I'm like, oh gosh, this is so cute. What am I going to do? How can I make this help my business? Come up with something. It doesn't have to be the Jeep, but come up with something creative and fun that you can leave your name in places, that you can leave your imprint on other people, some way, some shape, some form, just to help you in your business, move along. Other thing I want to do is, I'm wrapping it up, right? Am I good? Can I get everybody to stand?
I'm just still on the, so you get little rubber duckies. This is an awesome tool.
Yes.
Like, seriously, this is awesome. Will you just walk us through it one more time? You get little rubber duckies.
Yes.
Maybe I just need to see it and hold it. Am I the only one? I'm not. Okay, thank you for not letting me hang. Okay, so you get,
Absolutely.
okay,
We have a
you
Jeep
get
in our
little rubber
driveway, but
ducky.
it is
Lilas, love you like
waves
this, okay? Longer
It's
lashes,
fancy.
stop, or look, I get it now. And then you just leave these on people's Jeeps.
Yes. Yes.
Can we pass this around?
Yes.
Go
Go ahead.
So it started because somebody had a very bad experience happen to her, a lady, and she felt, and she had been crushed. And so she thought, how can I spread love instead of hate? And so she came up with the duck. She had a Jeep and she left it on somebody's car. And she left it on, if you believe in positivity, instead of passing hate, pass it on to somebody else. And so there's 1,000,000 groups on Facebook. You can find one that fits your needs. It could be Florida, it could be just a Jeep group. And the thought is to pass on positivity. It's not just the duck.
You need to be tough. And it's so exciting when you're tough. All right, can I get everybody to stand up? I'm getting ready to leave. Can I get everybody to stand up? So when I do my team Zooms and stuff like this, I have my team do this. It's something that, because I think empowering you is super important, and feeling good about yourself is super important. So what I want you guys to do, we're going to do it at the count of 3, and we're going to say it really loud, so I hope whoever else is in here knows that we're in this building. I want you to say either I am amazing or I am awesome, okay? And then I want you guys to start doing that every day. Put a little post-it on your on your mirror. I want you to look at that every day. I am awesome, I am amazing. Start telling yourself that. Start believing that, because it'll change everything when you start having confidence in yourself, and you guys all deserve that. All right, are you guys ready? Either I am amazing or I am awesome. I want to hear you the most. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.